We welcome you back to Wichita, Kansas into the knockout rounds of the NBC World Series. We are continuing the game against the Junction City Brigade and the Derby Twins here from X Stadium. As we welcome you inside the broadcast booth, I am Hunter Shoemake, and we appreciate you joining us. And what a time it has been just to try to get into this ball game and try to finish out this ball game. Well, this is what happened yesterday before our long rain delay and lightning delay. The Derby Twins jumped out to an early 2-run advantage in the opening inning. Both starting pitchers lasted about 3 innings. Some good work by the defense by Junction City. But the Brigade were able to plate 2 runs in the second of their own. Some good base running, opening up channels to the plate. Tied us up at 2 through 2 innings. Blake Seafelt got the start for Junction City, went 3 1/3. And in total, when you look at the starting pitching, there were no strikeouts for Kai Fytak, but there were 2 Ks for Blake Seafelt. And all the rain that came down, all the lightning, there was a 3.5-hour delay before the game was continued late into the Wichita night, and then was suspended once again. In terms of the strikeout numbers, Derby Twins and the Junction City Brigade tied at 3. Well, for Junction City, they are the designated home team rather, and we're at the top of the 6th inning, tied at 3. And that means for Derby, they'll have Dudding, Sheldon, Brazel scheduled in this inning. 9-1, 8-9, and 1 as Russ Smith will take over the pitching duties for Junction City. So he'll be the second man out of the bullpen in this game. Smith really, you're able to treat it as a start. Top of the 6th inning in a tied ball game. Blake Seafelt got the start yesterday, going 3 1/3. Caden Gray went inning and 2/3. And now it's Smith's game. So he's going to face Cole Dudding. An 8-9-1 schedule for the Derby Twins. And the winner of this game will play the Seattle Studs tonight at 7 o'clock. So there were some changes in the scheduling. And this game back underway under less gloomy skies. Still a lot of overhead cloud cover. It's much cooler today than when these two teams started their ball game yesterday. It was in the low 90s, now in the upper 70s. Just a fly ball. Myers is over, 1 away. Russ Smith takes care of business against the first man he faces. And then before the start of this game, we just had the game that was slated behind this game last night. San Diego Stars and the Lone Star Collegiate Baseball Club. The San Diego Stars won 9-7. And they're moving on to play the Hazelarks later tonight. So with 1 away, nobody aboard, Cade Sheldon has gone 1 for 2 in this game. As he sees a ball in the dirt, evens the count. Fooled there. Good pitch from Smith. 1-2. Comes the strike 2 pitch and bounces in, evens the count. Bottom of the 6th inning, Harple, Plummer, Luce will be scheduled for Junction City. Two-two. In the air to right, Gannon White will move in. Pair of pop-ups will start this inning for Russ Smith. And the defensive assignments exactly as they were yesterday. No changes defensively for Junction City. Just, of course, the pitching change, as you would expect, with both delays resulting in changes in arms. Here's a shot in the left center field and a 2-out knock for Peanut Brazel, as he will pick up his second hit of the day, coming with 2 out in the 6th. In this ball game that started last night at 6 o'clock p.m., started off with the base hit by Peanut, and he picks up his second hit of the ball game. That's going to bring up Kyle Walker. 1 on, 2 out, top of 6, tied game. On the outside corner, strike 1. It's win or go home. You win this game, you're playing 7 o'clock tonight against the Seattle Studs. Runners on the move, inside for ball 1, no throw down. And the first stolen base of the tournament for Peanut Brazel. So man in scoring position as the Derby Twins look to regain the lead in which they had early on. That's fouled off to the left and out of play. Strike 2. Before this game was suspended for the second time, Derby Twins picked up a run in the 5th after Kyle Walker, who's at the plate, worked a leadoff walk, came around to score at that point the go-ahead run. But he will strike out here, and Russ Smith works around a 2-out knock. We're now through 5.5 after 2 suspensions in this game. On to the bottom of the 6th. Good work by the man coming in out of the bullpen, starting this inning fresh. Tied game.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lover's day, bro.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
Bottom of the 6th inning, tied game. Junction City Derby Twins. There will be a new arm in the game for the Twins. Lucas Weaver, the right-hander, will now take over. He will face the bottom 3, Harple, Plummer, and Luce. And not the first time that Weaver has pitched in a ball game this tournament. Pitched in the Santa Barbara loss for the Derby Twins, went 4 innings. Struck out 2 along the way and gave up 4 earned runs. He started that game against the Santa Barbara Foresters, in which the Sturs won 11-1 in 7 innings against the Derby Twins. That was the first game of the tournament for both teams. So a tied game, bottom of 6. Braden Harple will lead things off. And Lucas Weaver is the 3rd man technically out of the bullpen in this ball game, as he did pitch in the first game of this tournament. Look to try to close out this game. Essentially a start for Weaver. 1-1 now for Harple. And Weaver has been a big part why the Derby Twins found 24 wins this past season. 35 innings on the year, leading the way for the Derby Twins. Along with all those innings, 31 strikeouts along the way. It's a 2-1. On the inside edge, evens the count. And a strikeout will start the inning for Weaver. 1 away. Nice pitch from Lucas. As he takes over, takes care of Harple. That's going to bring up now Aaron Plummer. Plummer, before the game was suspended, as he lifts this one into right center. Sutherland is over. 2 out. Plummer brought home a pair of runs and ground into a double play with the bases loaded, then had an RBI single. Is retired here, 2 away. Now we'll bring up now Ian Luce. Just 2 walks in his first 2 plate appearances. One was on 4 pitches as he takes an opening strike. Kai Fitak got the start in this game for Derby, went 3. Carson Richard went 1+, and Teddy Judkins recorded 3 outs in the 5th inning. And then the game was suspended for good. And here we are. The next day, we're going to close this one out. Means nothing to 2. Base is clear, 2 out. Weaver will miss down. Ball on 2 strikes. If you've been with us to the game yesterday with Weaver working quick, 2-2. Both teams playing in the exact same league, the Jayhawk Collegiate League. Junction City edged out Derby in the standings. To Walker at short. And Lucas Weaver with a high throw, but out. We'll just have to face the minimum. We're through 6 in a game that started yesterday. Tied at 3 between the Derby Twins and Junction City.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like a meat lovers, Deborah.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each. Order on the app.
When you look for a place to learn, train, and grow, you need something that fits with your life. At Butler Community College, we want you to reach your goals in the most affordable way possible. That's why we keep our tuition rates low, so you don't have to stress about your future. It's why we offer hundreds of scholarship opportunities for pursuing your passion. And it's why we work hard to provide a professional higher education at a lower price tag. Butler Community College. Real college, really affordable.
Now on to the 7th. Russ Smith took over in this ball game. Started off the 6th inning, worked around a 2-out hit. The Junction City Brigade, first tournament appearance ever in the NBC World Series. They look to advance into the quarterfinals, which will be played later on tonight. 7 o'clock start time against the Seattle Studs. The Seattle Studs end up winning Pool B, going 2-1. The Twins out of Pool C, the Brigade out of Group D. It's going to be 3-4-5 scheduled for the Derby Twins. Garcia sees the ball down to start off the inning. Garcia gets his first look at Russ Smith in his first plate appearance of the new day. 1-1. Yesterday he was able to work a walk, base hit to center, fly out to left. Ball's behind him. Ball and 2 strikes. After this game is concluded, all the first round games of the knockout stage will be finished up and fully onto the quarterfinals, which will start off with the Santa Barbara Foresters taking on the Lone Star Kraken. But another strike 2 pitch, 2-2. Another busy, busy day of baseball, as it is the 8th day now of this NBC tournament. Good battle with Garcia and Smith. And it's 2-2. Count is now full after Smith struck out Walker to end the 6th. That strikeout from Walker was a 6K by Brigade pitching going back into yesterday's affair. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground. It's going to be Fergan's tough play, but on target. Nice job by the shortstop. One away. Into the hole, the backhand, and the long throw. A good stretch by Harple. One away. So with the bases clear, one down. Here is Noah Allison. Allison in this game was the reason why the Derby Twins jumped out to an early advantage. That 2-run single in the first. After the first 3 men all reached base, pair of hits and a walk. Blake Seafelt, the starter, did well just to get through 3 1/3. And did well just to limit the damage to 2 runs in the opening inning. Actually, both starters ran into the exact same situation, bases loaded, nobody out, to start an inning. Both just conceded 2 runs. 1-2. Popped up on the infield. It's going to be Myers to move in. 2 out. So for Russ Smith, working well to start off this ball game in the 6th inning. Smith, it's his 2nd appearance in this tournament. He did work in game 2, pitched an inning, was the final man. He's playing that game in which Junction City won and beat the GPS Legends. And starts off the plate appearance to Cade Sutherland with a ball in the dirt. Favorable count now for the number 5 batter. Comes the 2-0 pitch to Sutherland. Got jammed, popped up. It's going to be Plummer. Will make the play and calls off his relief pitcher, Russ Smith. And quick work by Smith and company through 6 1/2. Tied game still between the Twins, Junction City.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
BMA's residential cleaning service knows there's no place like home, especially when your home is cleaned by our experienced staff. From floor to ceiling, we've got you covered. Learn more at bmasclean.com. BMA's Cleaning Sports, PBS, Kansas. Seriously good TV.
Lucas Weaver took care of business in the 6th, struck out 1. And he's going to face the top of the order. Gannon White, Chad Pantuso, Gabe Ianto, scheduled for Junction City. Who's going to be able to find some base runners, break this deadlock? It seesawed back and forth throughout the long delay. That first delay was called at 6:55 local time. Got into the early goings of the 4th inning before we had a 3.5-hour delay come in and play about an inning and a half. The game postponed until today. So here is Gannon White. Takes ball 1. Junction City during Jayhawk play went 21-11, their league record. Ended up finishing just second to the Hutchinson Monarchs. And Derby Twins and the Brigade and the Monarchs all playing in the same summer league. As this is in the air to left and will be cut by Sheldon. 1 away. That ball was falling quick. Good read by the left fielder. 1 away. It's going to bring him to the plate. Chad Pantuso. He will rope it straight over the head of Walker. A base hit into left. Second hit of the game for Pantuso. And he is aboard with 1 away in the 7th. Pantuso aboard, Ianto, and then Horseman scheduled to follow. Can the Brigade regain the lead that they had at one point through 4 innings? They brought home a run in the 4th to take a 3-2 lead before the Derby Twins had a nice response, top of 5. Ties at 3. Ianto's gone on base twice in this game. And he's quickly ahead 2-0 against Weaver. He does have 2 stolen bases this tournament. The Brigade team that has been very aggressive on the bases through 2 games. They had attempted 11 stolen bases. They have 1 in this game, rather 2, as now 3-0 for Ianto. This man has 1 of the 2 stolen bases, along with Logan Myers, who bats out of the 6th spot. 3-0, strike 1. With 1 on, 1 out. Popped up and out of play. Full count on Ianto. Not seeing Pantuso attempt to make a jump to second. But the count is now full. Comes a 3-2. In the air to left. The runner is at second. He will have to retreat. 2 down in the 7th. Ianto retired. Pantuso remains at first. That's going to bring up the number 4 batter, Kyler Horseman. He's gone 0 for 3 in this game so far. Tied game, runners on the move. It's a strike to Horseman. The throw will get away, and to third base goes Pantuso. A stolen base and an error to advance him to third. Connor Robbie behind the plate. Throw wide. One of the middle infielders and an extra 90 to make things a little bit tougher on the battery. As Horseman falls behind 0-2. As the second error of the ball game on the Derby Twins. Strike 2 pitch. Right side, a base hit. And Junction City has taken a 4-3 lead. Horseman brings him home, his first hit of the game. So the aggressive base running, obviously you get to second. And that ball not hit particularly deep into the outfield with the runner at second even come home. But it is a 4-3 lead for the Brigade. As the ball away starts the plate appearance for Peyton Fergens. So a run in, 2 out, and a man at first. Now in the 8th, the Twins will have their catcher, Connor Robbie, Elias Leon, Colt Dudding. Scheduled top of 8. Ball and strike on Horseman, rather Fergens, after the RBI single by the DH, who is now at first. Runners on the move. It's ball 2 to Fergens, down to second. They got him. Horseman caught stealing, but Junction City has taken a 4-3 lead through 7. Nice throw down once again by the catcher, Connor Robbie. Brigade by 1.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Every summer, the NBC World Series comes alive with energy, excitement, and the spirit of baseball. But what makes it truly special? Fans like you. Because of your support, kids get to experience the magic of the game. Your donations power youth clinics, grants, and equipment drives, while sharing Kaiser Carlisle's mantra to play hard and have fun. Together, we honor the legends of the past and preserve the rich history of the NBC World Series for generations to come.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
A called strike will start off the inning for Russ Smith, Connor Robbie. 4-3 lead for Junction City. We're in the top of the 8th. Catcher at the plate. Just ended the last inning, gunning down Horseman at second. Nice take, 2-1. So far tonight for Russ Smith, through 2 innings, he has allowed 1 base runner. It was a 2-out knock in the 6th. 2-2. Temperature slowly starting to creep up, but much nicer compared to the last couple days. First game today was around 72. Full count. After Robbie will be Elias Leon and Colt Dudding. Twins trail by a run. That's outside first. We'll do it again. Derby Twins went 2-2 their time in Wichita last year. Were knocked out in the first round of the knockout stage. Can they get their leadoff man aboard? No, they cannot. Strikeout number 2 for Russ. High fastball. Catcher chases, 1 away. So with 1 down, Strike one on Elias Leon. Serves as the DH in this game. Really nice take. And the DH 1-1. Both team seasons on the line. Who's going to move on? Face the Studs later today. Expected first pitch at 7 o'clock Wichita time. And back-to-back strikeouts for Smith. 2 out. Another high fastball from the man trying to finish out this game for the Junction City Brigade. So a 2 out, base is clear. He nodded up Dudding, strike one. Once again, Russ Smith quickly ahead, 0-2. Two down, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. It's actually out of the complex and down to the road to our right. A much nicer day, much cooler from Wichita. Outside third, means 0-2. Dudding has been the second baseman as some of the guys in the bullpen will have to go and retrieve that ball in left. And for Smith, we did allude to it, but second time he's working in this tournament. Pitching situation will get interesting for the winner of this game, having to play again later tonight. And ball 2. The infield was going to the third base dugout. But instead, it's 2-2. 2 down. Here's another 2-2 pitch. Full count. And well done from Colt Dudding, falling behind to this man. 0-2. A couple of gutsy takes. Count is now full. Barely getting a piece of it. Do it again. Another payoff pitch. Outside third. Dudding, as he's gone 0 for 3 today. Before this ball game had gone 2 for 5, along with the walk, so he's now 2 for 8 with 1 base on balls. Has battled his way back, making Russ Smith work. Another 3-2. Fly ball into left. Yanto is there. After some considerable hang time, the side is retired. We're through 7.5. Junction City at Fergens Myers. Harple coming to the plate. They're up by 1.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sports at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months.
Every summer, the NBC World Series comes alive with energy, excitement, and the spirit of baseball. But what makes it truly special? Fans like you. Because of your support, kids get to experience the magic of the game. Your donations power youth clinics, grants, and equipment drives, while sharing Kaiser Carlisle's mantra to play hard and have fun. Together, we honor the legends of the past and preserve the rich history of the NBC World Series for generations to come.
On to the bottom of the 8th inning. Junction City just put up a run in the last. They come to the plate. Peyton Fergens will lead off. Lucas Weaver trying to keep it a 1-run deficit. That won't help his cause. A leadoff single, and Fergens has his second hit of the ball game. Junction City look for insurance heading into the 9th. Playing in their first NBC tournament, trying to stamp their way into the quarterfinals. That's going to bring up the number 6 batter, Logan Myers. 1 on, nobody out. It's been a good game so far today for, I should say, between the 2 days. For Logan, takes ball 1. Weaver's going to have to work around a leadoff single. Keep it a 1-run game. That's foul. 1-1. And with Myers looking to sacrifice, Braden Harple stands on deck. Check to first, just back in safely is Fergens. Nice pickoff move by Lucas Weaver. It's 1-1 for Logan Myers. Swinging away this time, slicing down into the corner. Strike 2. What a tournament it has been so far, and got some nice weather scheduled for the back end of this tournament. Quarterfinals today after the conclusion of this game. And going into Championship Sunday, nice weather. It's lifted into the shallow outfield. Long run for a couple of players, but it will be Sutherland for the first out. 3 converge, 40 collects, 1 away. Had his eyes on it the entire time. Big first out for the cause for the Derby Twins. You don't advance the runner. And 1 away now for Braden Harple. Strike 1. Another check to the runner, as Fergens has not attempted a stolen base this tournament yet. The Derby Twins, one of the most aggressive collegiate summer baseball teams that you'll ever see on the base paths. Here's an 0-1. There he goes. It's a ball away to the batter and down to second. They safe under the tag. Fergens down to second. His first stolen base of the tournament. Based on where that throw was, just able to slide in underneath it. The throw was in time, but able to get underneath the tag. It was the base runner. And now strike 2 on Braden Harple. After Harple will be Garen Plummer. And with the runner off of first, now it's second, no double play. Comes a strike 2 pitch. Stays alive. The Brigade trying to add on and give Russ Smith some insurance. Fantastic take, 2-2. Harp will score Fergans. 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 pitch. Off a hop at second. Dudding will make the play. 2 out. Hard hit. Good reflexes on the short hop. But the ground out does advance the runner to third. So a 2 down. And a man at the third station. Plummer is at the plate. Ball 1. And in the 9th inning, the Derby Twins will have 9-1 and 2 scheduled. Sheldon, Brazel, and Walker. Currently down by 1. As Plummer's trying to make his team's lead by 2. Upstairs, 2-1. Plummer's brought home 2 runs in this ball game. He's ahead. Saws it off, 2-2. For Junction City, their first year in the Jayhawk Collegiate League. For 10 years played in the Mid-Plains League. And now it's a 2-2. Struck him out. Big strikeout from Lucas Weaver. And the Brigade leave a man at third base, and the pitcher works around a lead-off single. We're off to the 9th. Twins looking for a run. They trail by 1.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike Sport at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
Mud bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months.
Every summer, the NBC World Series comes alive with energy, excitement, and the spirit of baseball. But what makes it truly special? Fans like you. Because of your support, kids get to experience the magic of the game. Your donations power youth clinics, grants, and equipment drives, while sharing Kaiser Carlisle's mantra to play hard and have fun. Together, we honor the legends of the past and preserve the rich history of the NBC World Series for generations to come.
There will be a new arm on the hill. Well, he started in center field, and Ian Luce will now take over to see this game through and see his team into the quarterfinals to play the Seattle Studs. Ian Luce started this ball game hitting 9th in center field. Gam Jones will now take over in center, and Luce will start the 9th. He will face Sheldon, Brazel, Walker in a 1-run game, top of 9. Misses down low, ball 1. A 1-for-3 game for Sheldon as he takes inside. Luce just barely missing. The leadoff man now ahead 3-0. Remember, at the top of the order on deck. Big 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. And a 4-pitch leadoff walk starts the 9th inning. Sheldon's aboard for the second time this game, and Ian Luce will get a quick visit from the third base dugout. There's a man warming up for the Brigade. It looks like Keegan McDonald, the right-hander, is tossing in the Junction bullpen. But the interesting move, bringing in loose Gam Jones now in center. And with one on, nobody out. And it is McDonald now tossing for the Brigade. Looking for a ground ball, and Sheldon has not attempted stolen base in this tournament. The Twins do have 2 stolen bases in this game. They've gone 5 for 6 in that department this tournament. That ball's going to get away, and down to second base goes Sheldon. And the tying run now into scoring position for the Twins. 5 straight balls from Ian Luce. Brazel's ahead 1-0. Ian's able to locate 2-1. Corners playing in for the Brigade. That is low for ball 3. The man who started at center field falls behind for the second straight batter. 3-1. Ball 4 and back-to-back walks start off the 9th inning. Go-ahead run now on base. And here comes one of the coaches out of the third base dugout. That looks like it's going to be it for Ian Luce. Keegan McDonald was warming up, and he's coming in. Tying run in scoring position. Go-ahead run at first. We'll step aside. McDonald coming in for the Brigade.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
The Taco Bell Cravings Value Menu. 10 choices, each just $3 or less. Starring the cheesy double beef burrito. Double the seasoned beef, all the cheesiness, and so much craveable flavor. Get it on the Cravings Value Menu, only at Taco Bell.
So Ian Luce will face 2 batters. Will not be able to record an out. He walks 2. And we saw the right-hander warming up. Another Kansas native. Pitched against TPS Texas on Sunday. Went 3 1/3. Actually picked up the win in that game. Was the first man out of the bullpen after Jackson Gowan went 2 1/3. So he enters in this game. Tying run at second. Go-ahead run at first. And he is going to be facing Kyle Walker, the number 2 batter. The difficult spot here for the Junction City reliever. Walker and then Garcia scheduled for the Twins. Strike 1. Try to advance both runners into scoring position. As the Brigade looking for 3 outs. But a tall task now with 2 on, nobody out. Corners playing in. Back to the hill. Going to first. And safe at first base. Walker's able to beat it out. Bases loaded. No outs in the 9th. The little hesitation from McDonald. Turned to look to third, and that cost him an out at first base. Bases loaded for Damian Garcia. Ball 1. Twins have the tying run 90 feet away. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fly ball into shallow left. Yanto will move in and collision, but he makes the play and the runner holds. 1 out. Huge first out for the cause for the Brigade, and got a little dodgy down that left field line. Fergans was going back, and Yanto does well to hold on to that baseball. And now a ground ball to end this ball game for the Brigade and move on to the quarterfinals. Strike 1. The lead runner is Cade Sheldon. Noah Allison just trying to lift something and at least tie this game at the minimum. 1-1, and Darren Plummer working hard behind the plate. Inside, 2-1. No room for error for Keegan McDonald. Thrown into the fire with the bases loaded, nobody out. Picked up a huge first out. Falls behind 2-1 to Allison. Hard hit into the gap in left center field. From third base, Sheldon will score, and it gets away from Gam Jones. 2 runs in, and 3 runs will come in to score. Allison down to third, and just like that, the Twins have taken the lead. Gam Jones was brought into this game in center, and it just slips past him. Bases cleared, down to third goes Allison. It is now a 6-4 lead as the scoreboard will catch up. But regardless, the Twins have the lead, and that ball is knocked down enough by Plummer. So it will go down as a base hit for Allison. We'll have to wait and see how many RBIs he'll be given. But Sutherland at the plate. To the left side, nice play Fergans. 2 out in a 6-4 game. But Noah Allison with that base hit, and on the error, 3 runs come in to score. For the Brigade, they're going to have 9-1-2 scheduled in the home half of this inning. That's a first pitch ball to Connor Robbie. 1-0. Donald's able to locate, evens the count. Up the middle to his left, Fergans, but the damage has been done in the 9th. Noah Allison puts the ball in play, the error, and 3 runs come across for the Twins. They now lead 6-4 as Jones, White, and Pantuso come into the plate for Junction City.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. Mike's fourth at the Homeland Field.
How about you two?
My bath.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 24 months.
There's a 6-4 lead for the Derby Twins. A 3-run 9th inning. They were trailing by 1 run. Put up a 3 spot. And now 9-1-2 will be scheduled for Junction City. It's going to be Gus Keller to lead off. Lucas Weaver, by the way, remains in this game. Took over in the 6th and looking for 3 outs to advance his team to a game at 7 o'clock local time against the Seattle Studs. And this game has not disappointed even since the early evening last night when it seesawed back and forth. Derby scored, Junction City tied. The Brigade scored, and then the Derby Twins responded. This is playable into right. Sutherland will instead be called off by Brazel, 1 away. Gus Keller in the pinch hit, retired for the first out. The Derby Twins went 1-2 during the group stage, playing at a Pool C, which was won by the Santa Barbara Foresters. Junction City went 2-1. And even if you go 1-2 during the group stage, you never know what can happen. Notably last year, the Hutchinson Monarchs made it to the championship game. Did indeed go 1-2 in the group stage. Ends up losing to the Hayes Larks, who won the championship last year. But Gannon White, back to the top of the order, a 1-1 count. Strike 2. And the winners of Pool C will be playing next. The Foresters will take on the Lone Star Kraken. Likely around 1:45. Well, depending on how this one goes. But right now, a strike 2 pitch. Just stays alive. After White will be Chad Pantuso. Into right field and a base hit. Gannon White, a 1-out knock to bring the tying run to the plate for the Brigade. Every time one team has scored, there has been a response. White has his first hit of this game. That's going to bring up Pantuso, who has 2 hits and a walk in this game. Ball 1. There's a righty and a lefty up currently for the Derby Twins. White does have a stolen base this tournament. This is a shot in the left center. Peanut Brazel is over, and a big second out for the Derby Twins. Junction City down to their final out with White at first. You have the tying run at the plate in the form of Gabe Yonto. Lucas Weaver looking for one more out. Up the middle, base hit. White down to second, and that will bring the winning run to the plate. Tying run now at first. Now here comes the manager for the Derby Twins. Lucas Weaver picked up when this game was recontinued this morning since the 6th. Tying run now at first, and the batter is Kyler Horseman, who in the 7th had an RBI single into right. 2 arms up currently for the Derby Twins, and of course in this situation, needing to find this victory, and you worry about what arms you have available later on tonight. But mission 1, win this game. In contrast for the Brigade, we will have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Gam Jones, who entered into center field. But Jones will now hit. 2 on, 2 out. Flutter down the left field line, out of play, 1-1. Representing the winning run at the plate. Tying run at first. One. Strike 2. And Junction City down to their final strike in this tournament. That's Yanto off of first base. Damian Garcia at first has no regard for the runner. The infield playing back. Weaver looking for one more strike. Got him! Ball game is over. And the Derby Twins are moving on to the quarterfinals. A 6-4 victory over Junction City. And they are facing the Seattle Studs at 7 o'clock Wichita time later tonight. And Lucas Weaver took over in the 6th and saw it all the way through. And what a fantastic game that started just past 6 o'clock last night. All the delays, it seesawed back and forth. And Derby, in their 18th NBC, are moving on to the quarterfinals. And Noah Allison for the Derby Twins. A clutch 9th inning. 2 RBI single, top half of this inning to give the Derby Twins at least a 1-run advantage, as the Twins were trailing by a run entering the 9th. As we can take a look at our Pierpoint Lawn and Landscape play of the game. The shot into left center field got past the outfield, and 3 runs came across to score with the bases loaded. And the Derby Twins take the lead, and they're going to win it 6-4. What a gutsy effort from the Twins. We're moving on. What a ball game. Once again, the final score is 6-4 Derby. Thanks for sticking with us last night and into today. So for all of our great crew, the entire NBC staff, I am Hunter Shoemake saying so long from Wichita. Stay tuned. The next game between the Forsters and the Lone Star Kraken coming up next.
NBC World Series.